Hey guys, welcome or welcome back. We're doing a tarot and oracle reading. This reading is going to be good for all signs today. So we're just going to dive right into it. We're going to do the usual. We're going to do spiritual, general, and then jump into love towards the end. I did pull some oracle cards to get us started off camera beforehand. By the way, guys, don't forget to hit the like button. It is a form of energy transference, and I'm more likely to pick up on your energy, and it does help me out on the channel. So we're going to dive into it. Okay, collective. So I did get Jupiter Abundance number 23 from the Astro Oracle deck, and this is perfect because the day that I am filming this, Jupiter is moving into the sign of Gemini, which is actually what I considered naming this reading. So this can be applied to this particular transit, but again, most of my readings are timeless. So whenever you come across this reading is when it is going to be relevant. I would say within this year because Jupiter will transit through Gemini for a year. I also got Cancer number 4, Immerse, and retrograde review number 13. Some of you guys are life path 4s here. And then from the Keepers of Light Oracle, I did get Isis, magic manifesting. Your dreams, visions, and goals are becoming reality. Stay focused. I forgot to get a shadow card. I do feel like a lot of you guys are stepping into a very abundant time. Now, this could quite possibly be literal wealth or an increase in your finances or just an increase in your luck or your influence is what I just heard. Also, some of you guys are going through some, some like emotional turbulence, I want to say. You could also be clearing some ancestral karma. Insecurity is your shadow. Second runner up is wounded inner child, which is interesting. That kind of goes along with clearing ancestral karma that I was just talking about. And with the review card, I don't know if you're reviewing, or it's retrograde, not review, but I don't know if you're reviewing like how you handled your finances in the past, possibly for some of you with that Jupiter card, or how you maybe were a little bit frugal in the past with your money or something like that. Let's get a spirit animal oracle. This is going to be energy that is supportive of you and that you can embody. There's a fruit fly. Oh, we got 2 here. The lion was the first one out. Second one was the owl. So we're going to take the lion. It's funny because when I was meditating on the collective energy, there was something coming up, ironically, about Leo and Leo season to be particular. So I feel like Leo season is going to be a very big season for the collective consciousness. We always have the Lionsgate portal during Leo season. So this year, the Lionsgate portal could be significantly more significant, if that makes sense. Okay, the lion. Patient, regal, and a complete master. The lion is a master of the fire element and the living mascot of self-transformation. A lion personality dedicates their life to personal and spiritual growth. This dedication inspires some and intimidates others. Therefore, the lion is respected by all, but known intimately by few. Some mistake the lion as hard to access or aloof, yet with a keener eye, those with a keener eye know better. Lions are observant, stealth, and precise in their words and actions. They do not waste their energy or resources. This card reminds us that self-mastery is available to all of us no matter where our quest begins. When in balance, the epitome of peace and strength. When out of balance, withdrawn or too serious. And to bring to balance, daily meditation and a friendship. Okay. Beautiful, collective. Some of you guys could be Geminis with Leo placements, or you could be connected to a Leo, or vice versa. Remember, you can always flip the energy around to see how it resonates for you, because these are collective readings. There's something about a throat chakra again. It's coming through my physical body. I'm very sensitive to energy, so it will come out through my physical body, and it always does. But yeah, you guys need to speak up about something. I'm getting something about travel here. Some of you guys are planning a trip to France, Europe, or Paris specifically with the Eiffel Tower here. I'm also getting something about Amsterdam. And then for the dice, we have Jupiter and we have Neptune, which are both rulers of Pisces. And I do have a fish on the board, so Pisces energy could be significant here. I also have number 9. which is the 9th house. Sorry, kind of just drawn a blank. Something about zebras, apples, and the heart chakra. And I don't know what this symbol is. If I knew, I would obviously tell you guys, but if you guys, oh, of course, I always drop them. Hopefully you guys saw that, but if you know what that is, please drop it in the comments below because I have no clue. For letters, I have T, J, Q, L, R, H, O, and P. All right, we're gonna get general messages for the collective. I do feel like some of you guys are going through a significant like spiritual awakening. Remember, we all go through several spiritual awakenings in our lifetime. So even if it's not your first spiritual awakening, there's another spiritual awakening that's like happening within you. And this could be caused by some sort of family dynamic with the Cancer card or a motherly type archetype. Some of you guys are mothers or are going to become mothers in the near future. I feel like some of you guys are working through that shadow of insecurity, and it needs to be expressed through the throat chakra. What do we have for general messages? 8 of Wands. Yeah, something about communication. Wheel of Fortune, good luck and benefic energy, and this is Jupiterian energy again as well. And Gemini it's a sign of communication. So I do feel like collectively, energetically, there's some sort of good luck that's going to come about like speaking about something. 4 of Swords here. Bottom of the deck, we do have the King of Cups, the 6 of Swords, and the 9 of Cups. Page of Cups. Some of you guys are overthinking something. Be wary of that with this transit of Jupiter and Gemini as well, because Jupiter is in detriment in the sign of Gemini, and there is a tendency to overthink things, overanalyze things, even over-rationalize things, even though there is a need to rationalize things with Jupiter in Gemini. I just feel like there might be an overdoing it of that, or like overanalyzing things in general. But again, this is a travel card. Some of you guys could be thinking about traveling, or good luck could come to you through travel in some way, shape, or form. Take that how it resonates. Some of you, this is going to be short distance travel. It doesn't necessarily have to be long distance travel, because we did have the bicycle charm here. Rodan, I just heard, whatever that means. Let's get a couple more. But there's a shift in your fate. Ace of Cups, finding the love within yourself. Some of you guys are on a break from some sort of friendship or a family dynamic, or you need to set some sort of boundaries with them. Page of Cups, that was at the bottom of the deck just a moment ago. Some of you guys either want an apology from someone, or you want to apologize to somebody else for pulling your energy away from them. Some of you guys could be dealing with a Capricorn. There's something about time that's significant too. And I was just going to say something about a father figure, and the Emperor card came out. So this could be involved with a father figure, or there could be like a longing, whether this is consciously or unconsciously, to mend something with a father figure or an authority figure of some sort. It's very masculine energy. You could also be dealing with an Aries with the Emperor card. But there's something about an apology as well. Then we have the Queen of Pentacles at the bottom of the deck, which is Earth sign energy, with the Knight of Cups in the Hierophant. It could be something about belief systems, or like somebody that's very traditional. Queen of Wands, 6 of Pentacles. It's almost like you had different belief systems from this person, or you just do things differently from this person. So there was some sort of falling out in the past. That's not going to be for everybody, so only take it if it resonates. But you could have literally moved as well, or they could have. And maybe there's been a significant amount of time that has passed, and you've had like some sort of separation or time away from each other. And now there's like a longing for reconciliation, or a longing to come back together, or a longing to move on from whatever that, difficult situation was with the 6 of Swords. Bottom of the deck, we have the High Priestess, Pisces energy, Moon card, double Pisces energy, Knight of Swords, which is communication, air sign energy. So I feel like for a lot of you, somebody wants to come and apologize to you about something. It's a masculine figure, or it's an authority figure, or it's a father figure for some of you. Why is the Page of Cups here? What is this apology about? Page of Wands. Somebody was very immature or childish, or this could quite literally be, for some of you, this is going to be a very distinct message, but for some of you, this is somebody's like father figure or a parental figure that left like the family or left them when they were very young, and they want to apologize about that because maybe they were very immature or they were very young when they had children. The Chariot card, somebody moved. The Lovers. There could have been something about an affair, a love affair. 7 of Pentacles, 6 of Swords. They thought the grass was greener on the other side. 9 of Cups. They thought it was going to be their wish fulfillment, but ultimately it wasn't. It was meant to like karmically teach them some sort of lesson to bring them back to themselves. That could be what this Ace of Cups is. Who is the Emperor? 10 of Swords. It was somebody that hurt you pretty badly. So just take that how it resonates. This could be in a love relationship for most of you. I do feel like this was like a parental figure, a friend, or a family member, some sort of masculine authority figure in some way, shape, or form. It could also be a feminine, but why is the 6 of Swords here? The 5 of Cups. Somebody regrets something. Yeah, it's coming through pretty clearly. They're very depressed, lonely, apathetic, and they want to make things right in some way, shape, or form, and they're trying to make a decision on if they want to come towards you to work on something or try to mend something in some way. Yeah, I'm strongly getting this as a family member with the 10 of Cups at the bottom of the deck with the Page of Cups apology, 5 of Pentacles. It could have been like quite literally some form of abandonment, whether that was emotional, physical, or, you know, spiritual abandonment in some way, shape, or form. So let's get advice here. There is a need for you to listen to your intuition about this, though. You know, your first instinct might be like, no, like there's no way I ever want to talk to that person ever again. But maybe there is, you know, a different perspective that you can look at things from. I don't know your situation, so just take it how it resonates if it is your story. What is the advice here? 7 of Cups. Clearing some confusion that you might be having about the situation, or maybe like looking at it from a different perspective, as I was saying, because I feel like there's a lot of different ways you can look at this situation. 4 of Cups. Taking the cup that's being presented to you, you know, no matter what that cup is, there's a potential for it to bring you some sort of emotional fulfillment in some way, like mend some sort of void in your heart. Magician card. This is all about the action that you decide to take in the situation. So when you're presented with something, or someone presents you with some sort of opportunity to mend things, or at least wants to present you with some sort of apology because of something, just remember that you are in charge of the situation, and however you want it to go and however you expect it to go is how it's going to go. It's like law of attraction. So if you want it to end badly and you want to get hurt again, or you want to hurt them, then that, you know, it could manifest that way. So just be very careful with that. There was a reason for all of this happening, and you might not be able to see it now, but I feel like you eventually will see it if you keep an open heart. So we're going to dive into love. If you're watching on TikTok, you can hop over to my YouTube. Just a quick announcement for you guys. We do have astrology readings on sale for Jupiter in Gemini, and all readings are going to be 20% off. You can enter the code Gemini at checkout on any of the astrology readings. So all of the information for that will be in the description box below. All right. I might have to start doing live readings, guys, or I might have to buy a camera because my phone storage is out of space. Either that, or I have to get a business line, which I do have a business line, but I need a like actual business phone. Okay, what do we have for the collective in love? We're gonna do their energy, your energy. Well, I guess let's just stick to past, present, and future. Six of Swords, Knight of Swords, both of these wanted to come out. 8 of Swords, heavy air sign energy, 2 of Wands. Queen of Cups at the bottom of the deck, Ace of Cups, and the Page of Pentacles. What are these air signs doing with the water signs? Come on, guys. It looks like there was some sort of verbal dispute, or if this is in a more general sense, it was a relationship that was very much like aggressively, it was an aggressive relationship, or is an aggressive relationship in some way, shape, or form. There could have been lots of verbal disputes or arguments or disagreements, or there could have been, just values that were not shared in some way, and it caused a lot of anxiety and overthinking within the relationship. 8 of Swords. Ultimately, it led you to think about if you need to leave this situation altogether. So you were faced with some sort of choice. Are you going to continue in your self-imposed limitations and keep going around and around and around in this relationship and keep having these aggressive arguments, and possibly somebody was verbally abusive in some way? So you had to make some sort of choice. I don't know what that choice was or what you decided to do, but what's the current energy? The 4 of Cups, the 7 of Swords, and 9 of Cups. Eight of Cups at the bottom of the deck, 3 of Pentacles, 7 of Wands. Okay, I feel like for some of you, now remember, roles can always be reversed. I'm just reading it as you because that's the way it's showing up. Some of you guys were unhappy in a love relationship. There was lots of arguing or fighting, or it was just a very unhappy situation that caused you to be stuck in your head. And you made a choice to, for some of you, actually step out of the relationship and be involved with some sort of third party. And now you're facing some sort of consequences from that, or you're feeling just very disappointed in yourself. I don't know if you're still connected with this person from the past, or if this was, a different situation. Just take it how it resonates. But you thought it was going to lead to some sort of wish fulfillment. But ultimately, it just led to you being very disappointed and not happy with where you are at energetically and in love. Because I do feel like a lot of you guys decided to walk away from whatever this person or connection was, whether you were in a long-term relationship or it was just a fling, and you decided to involve yourself in someone or something else. But the roles can always be flipped, just remember that. And you almost felt like you had a right to that because the relationship was unhappy. What is the future energy for this connection? This feels like a very distinct storyline, so just take it only if it resonates. But roles can always be flipped. Future energy. The Chariot card, the Judgment card. Some of you guys are moving. I do feel like you're having some sort of realization. Too many, Spirit. Having some sort of realization or a wake-up call on what is truly meant for you. 2 of Pentacles. Things are coming back into balance for you in the near future in some sort of connection. I do feel like there is some sort of ending that either is inevitable or has been happening to you, because we have the Death card at the bottom of the deck, but it ultimately brings you some sort of stable new beginning in some way, shape, or form. Knight of Wands. Yeah, this could have been sexual deceptions or just being promiscuous in some way. And ultimately you thought it was going to get you some sort of, happiness or wish fulfillment, or you were going to feel better about yourself if you did this, but ultimately it made you feel less whole ultimately, or it made this person feel less whole in some way. But in the near future, you are having some sort of wake-up call in some regard, and it's wait a second, this isn't truly who I am, or truly where I belong, or where I'm supposed to be, and you ultimately want to bring things back into balance. So I don't know if you're trying to reconcile with this past person or make things right with this past person. Why is the 7 of Swords in the current energy? The Star card. Yeah, it's like you were strategically trying to heal yourself from the connection that had a lot of arguing in it, and you ultimately made some sort of choice. You went about your healing in the wrong way, or they did, because the Star card is about healing. The 7 of Swords is about deception. And when that clarifies that, it's like you were trying to go the safe route and do the healing, or they were trying to do the healing. Whoever I'm reading for was trying to get the healing through the wrong ways in which you go about healing. They tried to take a shortcut to healing and did something sneaky or deceptive that they thought was going to bring them some sort of wish fulfillment. 9 of Cups. But ultimately it just led to some sort of disappointment and, lack of hope and depression probably. Why is the Chariot card in the near future? The Knight of Swords came out in the reversed. And the King of Wands. You guys could be connected to a fire sign. 3 of Swords at the bottom of the deck with the Hangman and the 8 of Pentacles. I do feel like somebody's coming to some sort of realization that it probably would have been better to just stick it out and try and work on something. Even if it felt like it was going nowhere, I do feel like there was a potential, there's a realization from you that there was potential if you would have just stuck it out and maybe done some inner work or reflection. So you're coming to that realization with the Judgment card here, and this ultimately leads to some sort of revelation and movement forward for you in some way. I don't know if this is, you know, reconciling with somebody or having a conversation with somebody with the Knight of Swords, but why is the Judgment card here and the Two of Pentacles? Ace of Pentacles and the Six of Wands. And the Eight of Cups clarifies the Two of Pentacles. Ultimately, I feel like you guys are moving away from probably both of these connections, if I'm being quite honest here with the Eight of Cups, and you realize neither one of them are emotionally fulfilling for you, and you decide to focus on yourself, hopefully to focus on some sort of shadow work or just finding like stability within and of yourself before you move on to anything else in love. Again, this feels like a very distinct storyline for some of you, but there was a lot of hurt and betrayal and, you know, pain involved in this relationship, but ultimately it was meant to propel you towards your divine timeline. Like it was part of your story. So, you know, there's no judgment here on my channel at all, but it's all a learning experience, so just take it how it resonates, guys. Let's get advice. Advice here. Seven of Wands. Four of Swords. King of Pentacles and a Nine of Swords. I do feel like some of you guys are just worrying about this or beating yourself up about this. Some of you guys could be involved with an earth sign, Taurus, Virgo, or Capricorn, but there is a need to kind of take a break. You could feel the need to defend yourself or put up your defenses towards yourself, but I really feel like the key here is to get some rest and rejuvenation and take the weight off your shoulders in some regard, because I feel like you've been through a lot, whether this was you or this was somebody else. Either way, you know, people make mistakes, and there's no need for you to continue to beat yourself up and lose sleep over this, whether this happened to you or it was you. Just make sure you're doing your shadow work, your inner reflection, and really truly doing the healing work, the true healing work, not the shortcut healing work. And I think everything will be back into alignment for you. So that is all I have for you, collective. Let's get a oracle message here. If this did resonate at all, please do like and subscribe. It really does help me out. So we have no, if you had a question, a yes or no question, and opportunity and change. So I do feel like there is big opportunities for you guys to change the direction of your life and your love life at this time. But that is all I have for you, collective. I will see you next time. Bye.